Hello, my precious little fucking Nigel. Hello, Zello. I have to move Streamlabs so I can see your names. It was just a low star. I don't know who the fuck that is. I only know Zello. Record your game. Fuck off, Xbox. What the hell? Hello, son. How are you? Reva Shaw. Oranje. When something is all caps, is it supposed to be like pronounced a different way? I guess that's where the stress is. That's where the stress is. Oranje. Glacier, I think. Alright, let's jump into it. This is like a. This is to view other parts of the harbor, I believe. Roundabout north. Cape Side Apartments and the Martinez Pier. Okay. Let's talk to this motherfucker. Oh, can't talk to him. I haven't spoken to Kim in a while. Hello? Well, let me talk to him. Weird. How's everyone doing today?
Yes.
Lauren mentioned suicide. Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight Precinct 57. Makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of. Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win. Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke. I've considered it. So it's true. It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional, but I also think it's somewhat unlikely. Why is that? I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. That's about 20 years ago. I think we're in the 50s. I'm pretty sure we're in the 50s. It's as old as my station, and all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win. So you are their finest. I am the finest of nothing. Do you see me as a safe bet? Safe? No, but you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet, but it's there. I keep going back to that half-brother line. I wish I remembered what skill it was that activated when we, heard that. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise. Oh, that's sweet. You are Lily Blob today, mood. I'm tired today. Oh, sorry to hear that. That's my self-warfare. Oh yeah, we can sell these two things. Intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. This pattern has kind of ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar. What's the meaning of this tattoo? Someone close to the victim might know, yeah. Or someone who knows about history. This is a wall. You want me to talk to the wall? Wait, my conceptualization is so high. How is it at a 3%? That's crazy. What? You have no clue, it's just a wall. It's very interesting. Huh. Got a lot of magnesium here. I should take one. Where's my magnesium? More bullet holes. Hey, this looks like it could be a way in. Our rhetoric's pretty high. I think we could take a nerf to it. Sabra, I love you! Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. This could be the secret way in. Just have to find some kind of a key or something. Yeah, there must be. Got a lot of saves there. I do. Do I plan on cleaning them up? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Ah.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth? Blood type? The last time I was tested for Hep C?
Yeah, when were you last tested? Start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off.
Oh god, I didn't intend it that way. The red splatter is urban expressionism. Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to the pier. It's not pain, it's blood. I've been good, Sab. How are you? I started classes this week. Joyce Messier. That Azan whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. Luzon is an archipelago 2 days travel away from Nueva Shore. Its moneyed residents used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques and rarely have reason to visit Martinez. Sabra, thank you so much for gifting us up to Zello! Paying it forward from Onor! Thank you so much! Zello, welcome back! 15 months! Oh my god, Sabra, thank you! What the heck? 35 subs, oh my god. Pains! Haven't seen you in a while, how are you? Good to see you. Wild Pines rep, we should talk to her. Oh! She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead, ask unexpected questions. Don't be afraid to get wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet. Wild Pines, that's the company that runs the harbor, I'm pretty sure. Started class last week. Oh, you've gone back to school? Today was a snow day. The roads up to SFU were a mess. Oh my goodness, I can imagine. Yeah, as a commuter myself, I know how bad snow days can get. What are you taking this semester? What are you studying towards? Out here doing doctor stuff. How's it going for you? What are you doing to the wall? Aerograffito visible from low orbit. Haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Uh-oh. I have a feeling that could go poorly. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Yeah. I feel like if we, like... I feel like if we butter her up before asking about the murder, she'll relinquish more information, but I also don't think it's that deep. But my character does also have a really high conceptualization, so it's kind of in character for him. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval. You've lessened your desire to deface the building. We did it! Do you know anything about the recent murder? Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts. Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, and informative manner. We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant. Why did it just get darker? Man, I keep forgetting that I'm a policeman. Like, I keep thinking that we're more like... Why does the... Wait, is that because we're getting near the edge of the map? Why does it do that? Like, I keep thinking we're more a detective archetype. But I have to remind myself, no, we are literally cops. Semesters, if you think I need to start upper division courses. Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your whole life. My god. Few things I need for upper division, been almost a decade out of school, so lots of catching up to do. This semester is physics, statistics, and some human kinetics. Ooh, best of luck with it. Striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead in this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual, but I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief even. This is a tactic.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful. Like Kitsuragi said, she's gonna be cooperative while telling us absolutely nothing. Yeah, full-time semester for me as well. Hopefully, I'm hoping to be done with my degree by next semester. Should we open with the tattoos? Do you know something about these tattoos? That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. What's good, Brad? Political science, Zeb. So you know something about the tattoos? Better not to type a forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there's something else I can help you with. She wants to answer the question, but protocol keeps her from it. Okay.
Gaming is now like my career. It's like the forefront of my life. And everything is
Sab, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Brad as well. What the heck? 2 gift subs already and we're only 20 minutes in. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Brad, how are you? What can you tell me about this lynching? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer— Fuck, we don't have our badges with us! I have to ask for your names and badge numbers. Shit. Oh. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. Oh god. Perhaps we should have found our badge first. So you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Could have eaten it for all I— Gosh, both of these answers are— I don't want to answer either of these. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM. So I've seen that badge. How do I negotiate my way out of this? What did I get? We missed it by 1. We missed it by 1. We all share the responsibility for disarming the situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. Spelt, for example, in a home somewhere. I only have this case. Oh no. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching. You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back, more than just guilt. Oh no. I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're gonna want to see something tangible. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it? Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause. Detective, a word in private before we continue.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
Yeah. God, I'm so mad we failed that check. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be your henchmen. So we're henchmen now? This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands. Doesn't let it show, but there's a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation. The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She is a professional after all. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. I'm sure you will, Detective. Damn. That fucking badge. I told myself I wouldn't save scum in this game. Even if I got something really undesirable. Gosh. I feel so stuck. I also need to take some magnesium. What's going on? Brad, stop trying to stab Sabra. He's trying to stab me, and as such, I have to take him down. No, don't do it, please. No. Y'all do whatever the hell you want. Don't mind me. I'm just chilling here. Where's my magnesium? I want to take some. Please. We keep picking up all this magnesium and then I can't fucking find it. What the hell? Where'd it go? Should we put this hat on? There we go. Okay, so we just have to tap that. I don't want to take too much of that. We'll just take one for now. I told myself I wouldn't save scum.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Yes. This reality? She pulls her hood closer around her neck. Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. Yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy. Encephalopathy, now that I think about it. Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality. We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can. Gosh. Where are we? We're in Martinez. And what is Martinez? It's a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away in the industrial harbor, north of 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. Has its charms, just not this time of year. Tell me more about Martinez. I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before as a teenager, and not a lot has changed. There were ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets. Mention the sea. What sea is this? This is the Bay of Revachol, and the bay feeds into the ocean. And we're near the ocean? We're on an island in the ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic. Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the blue immensities. I know my French pronunciation is terrible. I'd give Mada an alley sub, but I'm trying to fucking figure out how to pay my tuition fees. Pepper hands. Your alley sub's gone, no. Yeah, vast, lukewarm, and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight. Okay, can my inland empire shut the fuck up for a second? What's the name of this island? Caillou. Imagine a pebble, a smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen and cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance, or in the delta of this river on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary. It's clear this pebble is of enormous value to her. And to humanity at large. That's Martinez. What's Revachol? It's a city. What kind of city is Revachol? The great kind. As if it's self-explanatory and beyond patriotism. It's just a fact. What makes it great? History. They built the city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries. Who built the city? The nations of the Occident. Okay. Or migrant workers from Semenine and Ilmara, depending on your creed. When was Revachol built? In the DeLorean century 380 years ago. And why will it resolve history? They say it is where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. And by that I mean conflicts, ideological conflicts, the stuff of men. Why here? We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people, in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is. So, we're in an unimportant part of an important place. I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about, she points across the water where the skyscrapers rise, 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insercom, Coalition Government Insulindian Mission Command. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. Where are we? Derealization. God, I just keep digging myself further and further into this mental hole. We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately. She watches you closely as you scan the horizon. This is the one thought you need to complete. Where are you? This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking all of them right now? Madame Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Absolutely, my commitment here is long-term. We'll continue later then. It's better not to eat all your candy at once. Should we try this now, then come back again later? So for now. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. There's a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent. So what do they do? The Pines' core competency is logistics, container shipping, freight, that sorts of thing. She points to the small dots on the horizon. See those airships blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. To the east toward the harbor, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms. The Wild Pines group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain. Who are the other Indo-tribes? Saint Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star. You're in good company, it seems. I thank you. She does not register the real meaning of the remark. Okay. Damn, I'm still so salty over that check. Could have saved us a lot of time. I'm kind of at a loss to what to do now. Sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. Door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking
It
to?
don't matter who I am. Now, go on, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Must be another entrance to the east. Yeah, but it was locked. Not including books, I just transferred 2.4K for 3 lower division courses. Oh, Jesus. I'm assuming lower division is like the equivalent to undergraduate? Become a sugar mama for me, please, and thanks. Oh, Sabra, my dear, if I had the money, I would. If I had my own money, I would. Really at a loss as to what to do now.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some
Okay,
questions?
sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
she's gonna have any information on that. Ah, lower division and upper division are both part of undergraduate degrees, but uppers costs more. Huh. Interesting. Tome of fascist magic. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Tome of fascist magic. Maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinide, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. It's not really a map, it's a tourist thing. Picture a postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. 48, a couple of years ago. Could be useful for scouting ahead. North coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperant. Countless bridges put shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Deltas is a great artificial heart in the center. To the east, rolling hillsides. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol east, and west of the river is us, correct? Quran, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Is that where we're from? And there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Faubourg, it's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City, it's the worst. You feel you're just west of Coal City. Somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City. I think that's the first time we failed an encyclopedia check. We don't have money to buy anything. Yes? Also, the sheer number of programs you have to pay for to be able to submit homework is infuriating. Jesus. I gotta go drop a bottle of Prosecco off I bought for a friend. Be back 10 minutes max to whine about school. I think she's gone by now, but we'll hold her to that. Lake trout? Someone get Byleth here. Suppose we should ask her if she has any answers. Although it seems like the citizens don't want to talk to us.
Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
So you're the owner of this store?
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work. Who's the little girl standing outside? That's my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Yes, of course. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Not really. Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her? I was afraid she'd call me like all the other kids around here. I'm just not interested in talking to a kid. Can't she do anything right? I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. And that is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. As a young girl she should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. I know these types of parents. Well, we're kind of stuck. Save for a miracle, like finding our gun or our badge. kind of explored all of the available things to explore thus far. So what now? We've kind of spoken to everyone, too. I suppose we haven't patted the mailbox yet. The box seems happy. Perception. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and Bay set. Mailbox also. I feel your mail collection box. Healed morale, that was cute. We might be slightly insane, but that was cute. See a set of tire tracks and the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Reconstruct the movement. The tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Crashed, reversed, and turned. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point 8. The driver started there and accelerated straight into the fence, and then reversed. Barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south, must have been in a hurry. A car drove through this fence. You're correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city. Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate. Could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. Let's follow them. Where would they go? Down here? They can't. I don't know where we're gonna sleep. Sorry guys, I'm ill, so I'm gonna be doing a bit of sniffing. More than usual today. Oh gosh, that's the... Oh thank god, I thought we'd have to go the long way around. What to do? What to do? Kind of at a loss. What to do. I believe if they start walking towards it, that means there's a way to it, hopefully. Is there perhaps a back entrance through this store? Or a back exit, I should say? Nope. I don't think so, we would have seen it. Huh. Did we ever ask her questions about the case?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know it.
Right, okay. Gosh, I can't even think of what to do. No point in talking to the Seminese guy. We've tried a million times before. Not a million, but quite a few times. Is there a staircase down? I don't think we can go that way. Yeah. Yes? Do we need to talk to the whirling in rags guy about anything? Really, truly, I can't think of much else that we can do.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off. Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash. Keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco. Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically conscious. Tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch. Find something worth salvaging. Fuck it, let's try it. Surf, wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport, all in different typefaces. No. Okay, so we could pass that check, but we can't pass the stupid... Oh, gosh, I don't even remember the skill it was. I'm so angry.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the...
Hey, can I talk to you specifically about... You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sealang is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool.
Whether I'm cool isn't important. I have police questions
You're
for
right,
you.
officer. 100%. No playing around, then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Persuade him to give you some money. Start with a compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember. Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force? But why, officer? Think of it as an investment. An investment? What kind of investment? It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. Can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How much is your loyalty worth? 10 real. 10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man. Takes a 10 note from a leather pouch. Where are you from? Sealang? Sealang, sorry, that's his name. It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now, all revachol. This man probably comes from Sige, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Hello, Molly, how are you? How's your day been? To mention. Huh. Me, oh my. They said Wednesday. We have 2 whole days. I've been playtesting all day for a tournament this weekend. It's been rough. Oof. Is this for Eternal? Official Special Administrative Region Caillou, the Celindian Ocean Coalition Government and Celindian Mission Command. Name after name, and none of them sound familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. This feels like the most important of all thoughts, one you must truly complete. Do we have any points right now? No. Don't even know what we can do. I suppose we could follow these tracks. They led down to the canal. The street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence. Wait a second. Could it be connected to this thing that happened here? With the guy who... I guess we'll find out Wednesday. With the guy who, used the roof like a ramp and, like, fucking... skipped over the bay. My brain is a wreck right now. You know what? I realized that every time I've come here the past few times, my brain is a wreck. Okay, you and me both, though, because this game is tearing my mind apart. I have not played Slay the Spire. What? What's Slay the Spire about again? Bro, there's deadass no one else to talk to. We have spoken to everyone. We have exhausted all conversation. Oh. 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 Do not disturb, please. Talk to this old lady again. We could go talk to the... Hey, that's a new guy.
Hello again, sweetie.
Oh god. I feel so scummy being a... being a fucking police officer. Asking people for money. I don't know where we're gonna stay though. Was this guy here before? God, Inland Empire, shut up. It's a white check. Hey! There is only one way to awake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane, rip the buildings from the earth. Let's... a primordial scream. Jesus Christ, I don't want to give him a heart attack. The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. Why the yelling, man? If you don't do the scream, you'll never go feral. I know, but I didn't want to give this guy a fucking heart attack. I can't tell how old he is. Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around. Just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. Congratulations, you have seen the future. Now, if you'll excuse me again, officer. The worker sinks back into the table, ready to continue his nap. See anything? Oh gosh. Gonna hear the horn music again. That's all that matters. Soon. Oscar! Guys, I have to... Hold on. I owe Oscar something here.
Gaming is now like my career.
Thank you so much for the 6-month resub. I greatly appreciate it. He subbed during my Path of Pain run through yesterday, and I wanted to make sure that I got it. How are you, Oscar? Thank you so much. It's a roguelike with Dex. Y'all called it. See anything interesting in your dreams? Let's not shut people up. I feel like we aren't as charismatic as we want to think we are, even with a high rhetoric. Who's behind organizing the strike? We are the workers, the union. We know what we need, what's right for us. I mean, there's no leader? Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back. What about the dead body in the yard? Yeah, what about it? I'm just trying to find out what you know about it. You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. Someone has decided to die on top of a tree? How is it my concern? Why are you out here sleeping while the others are out striking? They got it. Measurehead's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was. See anything interesting in your dreams? Thank God, no. Right, let's talk about something else. Absolutely nothing. Oh hey, kitchen's open. Wait! What's that? Don't mind if I do. Gorasi Kubek. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorase and Kubek. Okay, definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Gorasi Kubek. Please, it's not funny. Please, I'm begging you. Hi sir, got time for a few questions? Don't think he speaks the language. You survived, Sab. Welcome back. How are you? Okay, wait. You mentioned the amount of programs you have to pay for to be able to submit homework. Yeah, that's kind of fucked when you think about it. Homework assignments being locked behind, like, literally $100 paywalls. Hate the slush on the ground, but this temperature outside finally feels comfy to me. -5 to -10 degrees Celsius. Shorts weather for me. Spices, alcohol, and tomato. See a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. Wonder where this door leads. You do? It's a door to the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Right, it's so important. Let's go. The door stands silent, unmoved by your words. You feel like you should look into it if you get the chance. Well, we don't have anything else to fucking do. We might as well try. Sound like you should be sleeping? No, it's just because I've had a cold these past few days, which has sucked. Because I've also been on my period, and it's the first week of classes. So it's just been... Why am I at a 3? Am I wearing something that boosts my health? Electrochemistry, self-welfare... Wait, these balance out. Wait, what? Is this a plus electrochemistry? +1 electrochemistry. Okay, that's +2 electrochemistry. -1 self-warfare, -1 self-warfare. Oh, my self-warfare is taking a huge hit. Boo! What's savoir-faire again? Where is savoir-faire? I don't even fucking see it. I don't even fucking see it. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see first. Because there's a chef right there and they're probably gonna get upset that we're trying to push in. A triple whammy, precisely. Not just a double whammy, ex-son. Spackle takes an ooh baby a trip. Door does not budge. Cobalt blue, oh no. Leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building next to this half ruined. Whatever must be behind it must be older. Whatever is behind it must be older. Let's ask for a key. Would this guy have one? You know what's behind that door? Looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for no, I don't know what's behind that door. Okay. Hey, do you have a key?
Can I help you?
Seeing something here at the Whirling Guard, something I need to talk about. There's this mysterious blue steel door at the back of the kitchen. That door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the free-to-warehouse property, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time wondering about one locked door in front of one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned through the whole place 100 times over, though. After the animals. He's talking about us. I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union? Yes. Not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. They think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time. We should find out who this loud faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men are hungry, even men on strike. You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. It's after 1600. The sign says reserve starting 1600. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall? Good question. They're probably getting drunk, or protesting something somewhere, or laying low after, you know, the lynching. Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Go with it. Yes, I think I see. The Union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and now they think they can hide out till all of it blows over and it's fair weather in Martinez again. I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later. By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you ever see anything interesting in the Whirling later. Did we see another thing? I don't think so, but why is it? No. Nothing. So about that money I owe. How much do I owe you again? A lot for the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real. Jesus. An air of indifference like the one I try to keep up when I'm around someone I'm attracted to. Sabra. Or bye. That's all the fucking time. It's all the fucking time, my dude. No calling me out. I'm calling us both out. It's okay. It's in solidarity. Should we try talking to that lady again? The very first person we spoke to here? Hey, is there money? Money? What does the yellow highlight mean, I wonder? Does that mean it's being assisted by, I wonder if that means it's being assisted by a clothing item. Can we retry this check? We won't be putting skill points into visual calculus for quite a while. Should we try this again? I'm gonna save before talking to her again. Let's try selling some stuff at the Freet. You said you wouldn't save scum? I know. And I'm gonna try to keep to that. I really will. Damn. What else can we do? There's still quite a few hours in the day. Suppose we could sell this stuff. It's not gonna get us anywhere near 130 real though. I save scum all the time. Usually I just look up how to get the endings I want. I don't do that, but I'm always super tempted to. I'm always extremely tempted to. I got out of bed for this! Me. Can I sell stuff?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Does Freet have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags? A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Freet does. Come on, give me something to work with here. Fine. Freet doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here, okay? Huh. How do we sell stuff? One bottle equals 2 cents. 10 cents. 2 cents. Jesus. Okay, so we can only sell bottles here. Okay. Can I sell stuff? Me knowing I have an extra kidney. Sabra, no! Man, fuck that fucking Semini supremacist. Do you think we can get into the harbor, like, super late at night? Where is Kim sleeping, anyway? Kim, can I sleep on the floor of your room? Kim, can I stay over for the night? No, bro, no. Bro, there is deadass nothing left to do. There is deadass nothing left for us to possibly do.
Yes?
Let's look at our tasks. Find out who's in the union box. They'll eventually show up. Find a way into the secret passage. Close the worker lock on Wednesday. I don't want to learn about the race enigma. Review ledger and name the case. I suppose that's something we can do right now. Inspect the toilet paper. Why not? Take it off. Browse the case files again. Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on dozens of investigations dating back to January of 51, stamped case files, commit to paper. They are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter. So I lived in Jamrock. Or near Jamrock. There was a mention of a naming convention here? Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written in the margins, yet more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even, one that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples. Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural, and another The Square Bullet Hole Murders. And another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more lighthearted, the guys on the couch in an unexpected location and the murder at the hookah parlor, even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done later once you're done inspecting them up close. Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. You mean the alphanumeric officer precinct time of arrival at the scene? No, I mean the non-numeric one with titles. Oh, you mean the titular. Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. Why is that? It's a holdover from the early days of RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. I seem to have a case. The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person, his death was real. Still I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. What happened to him? Rail spike through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident. And you have to open an official case. Is there room? There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you. Who is Lena again? Tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green apple pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily, it's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect victim's body, get the body down, interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. Cross out the ones you've already finished. Satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done, the composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for the detective of the citizens' militia. Now, all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case? No, actually. Any ideas? I like the Hanged Man. It's simple. Great, that's great. It's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. Yay! Is 2 weeks a case a good caseload, Lieutenant? You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it unless you start making a mistake. 2 cases a week appears to have been my load. I'm not sure I completed them though. That's a lot. This kind of caseload would explain your solved cases tally on the watermark. Sure, I made plenty of mistakes. That's okay. We all make mistakes. God knows I made my share. He tries not to think of them. Okay. Can I read the case files now? Man, we are just failing checks left and right today! Damn! That was there was a 72% we missed earlier, and this was an 83. What is this, a we? Failure is entirely on you, streamer. Yo, Derrickson family, I named the care file The Man with the Hole in His Head. Your husband's dad's death amuses me. Sabra should play this game. I feel like it's up your alley. Puzzle 777, what's good? How are you? I don't want to open the hidden drawer, because the last time we opened the hidden drawer, we collapsed. Imagine if Kim wasn't there, my god. Could have been a game over. Kim, what the fuck do we do? It's getting quieter now. People should be to bed within the next 3 hours. Isn't it a nice name? Kim Kitsuragi. Are there any more people here? I hear noises, but nobody's actually here. Hey, the music's changed. Also, Kim uses he/him pronouns. He's our partner for this case. Is this guy? His full name is Kim Kitsuragi Sab. Sorry, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Well, shit. Is our field of vision getting smaller because it's dark out, or is it because I'm fully zoomed out? I think it's because I'm fully zoomed out. Are they still striking? Damn. There is absolutely nothing we can do. The ones on white are available to try now. Okay. Ceiling fan and broken window. I'm so mad. That visual calculus was the very first. This was the very first check we did, and we failed it. Acquire a copy of the ski map. Perhaps it's best we buy a map from the bookstore. Let's go do that. Hopefully it isn't too pricey though. I hate spending money on non-essentials, but really, what else can we do? I got out of bed again for this! Let's go buy that map. God, why does the bookstore have the most menacing music? Why? Storekeep, can I buy these maps? Oh. I'm sorry, officer, the map of Martinez is the only one available. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. Why is Luna Martinez so cheap? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be, from when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up the coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. Yeah, the horse statue that they redesigned to make it look like it was blowing up. I'm patiently waiting for the 10-hour version of that song to end up on YouTube. The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it? Why would you steal something that's 90 cents? Well, I suppose back at the beginning of the game when we were trying to scrounge up $2. For some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business. I would like to buy the map. A breakthrough imminent. Speed gives one sigh. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market. Past the boogie street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There at the end of the street lined with pine trees. A small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone, and so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now. Is it coming again? No. Ah! Bro, we deadass have nothing else to do. Oh, nice. Can we fast travel? There's a church? What? What? So we're here. This is all the explorable area to us right now. And when we're able to cross hill, we'll be able to get to the fisherman shacks on the church. Okay, I see. And once we're able to get past to the harbor, we'll get this part open as well. Whirling in rags. I was crafting this whole backstory for a Lady Kim as a florist, and now I don't even know. Who knows? Maybe there's a florist Kim here as well. People can share names. Live your best life, Seb. Why would we steal the map when we already... Conceptualization impossible. Oh, Jesus. All of these are impossible. Hurry. What's new in our... Trace a path through the grid. Figure runs through the various streets across Rue de Saint-Lislaine and Rue de Saint-Cispar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez north, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you're currently standing. Okay. I'd like to increase my shivers. That sounds like a really cool skill. I feel like we can take the nerf to rhetoric. We've been pretty good about rhetoric so far. Yeah, we can.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
God, I feel so bad asking everyone for money. Bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? Oh no. Sure thing, my friend. I'll help you out. Try to catch it. Oh god. Ah! Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing on cargo and such. Was not meant as a provocation or ridicule. Appreciated. Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. Why am I getting hacked? I meant hacked. Man, Measurehead is a scary-ass motherfucker. Why the fuck is he so tall? This is the button, right? God fucking damn it. Is there anything we can do? Like any rhetoric or something? No, because we've already... Eee!
The unpromising race pupil return.
Oh god. Know anything about this mug? It does not so much glance at the object. Know anything about it? Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it. He had nothing to do with it. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Don't be vulgar. White or not has little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. But you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble, it takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. I hate talking to this guy. I have a feeling I came in on the Kim thing mid-conversation. Sabra didn't realize that the Kim I was talking about was our partner, the guy who's walking around with us. She thought I was referring to a different character. Say the Spire costs more on eShop. No! Yeah, so she was making this backstory as to who Kim is. My jam is a mysterious four thing. Jam, individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? Have you picked them up from rock and roll songs? I've gotten it from disco, actually. Offshoots of the 70s, people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. And I'm not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the 70s race. Yeah, those motherfuckers. They got high, they fucked, and they invented disco. The nerve of some people. I don't really know who the 70s are. I've recently experienced that trauma. Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now. Or you could take the body down yourself, maybe? What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting that dead body down from the tree. He looks at the button behind him, and the tattoos on his face move to reveal the smallest of smiles. Kim, what do you think? I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one. That will be... That will be our lucky racist. He will grant us 3 wishes. Your paedomorphic friend has quick wits. He leans in to inspect. A protruding ossi... Is it like ossi or aki? I think it's aki. Occiput in an indented zygomatic bone. The lieutenant does not flinch. You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind. What the fuck, dude? This guy is a riot. This guy is a fucking riot. Okay, that wasted about 10 minutes, but we still have like 3 hours left of the day, and I don't know what to do with them. He's like, he may wear glasses, but he's got some neurons firing between that skull of his, so keep him around. Is this the path into the Mako reactor? I'm just here to hear the music. You and me both, bud. Kim, what the fuck do we do? I'm genuinely at a loss. What do we do? Can we like move with like arrow keys? Nope. Can we WASD? Nope. Man! What is the Mako reactor? What is it? I don't want to put my white tank top on. Honestly, we should try the fucking... We should try the... We should try fighting Measurehead, because apparently we're passing the low percentage skill checks today. Who's in the Union box? The Whirling Secret Passage. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? There was the guy who was selling those clothes. We could ask about the tattoo's possible meaning. Okay. Could she lend us money? I suppose we could go around, panning for coins.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Hold on. I need to take this hat off first. It nerfs our rhetoric. And I know rhetoric isn't directly tied to charisma, but still.
Good. What can I help you with?
It's not that easy, is it? Why not? Look at this lady. Take a gander. What nice fabrics. Tucked away into that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity. A silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat. White, dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of a rich man that seem to say everything is possible within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes, the scythe of booze precedes you, your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too ashamed? Never felt shame before. I'm not ashamed. Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes, those half-precious stones of Udunia. As I was saying, her voice breaks the silence. And suddenly you're back again. Nearby, a seagull pecks at a piece of garbage. If there's any way I can be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Can I have some money? Phew. Can I have some money, ma'am? Of course. How much do you need? She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that somehow she knows more about your predicament than she's leading on? I need 130 real. That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large. She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it you see paper notes arranged like black gills. What? Do you see how easy that was? No, it would be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life. Can you eat honor? Are you an honorvore? Give me a break. So, hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but... But still, I'm your little peon now. You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Acts, unseemly as it may be, so long as they are properly logged within the precinct, which you most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries? What can you tell me about the strike? Everything, right up to but not including trade secrets. Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? First you'll have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and alignments that gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus. How do I repeal it then? By throwing off the century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol. You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words, but I'm derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. What's your role in this precisely? I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with the Wild Pines counteroffer. And how are the talks going? They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after all that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2.2-meter racist behemoth blocking the gates. He's a great man, a man of virtue. Jean-Luc, my race mentor. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived. And when did you first arrive? 3 weeks ago, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. But the strike began in December. I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Galmont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refuses to speak with Galmont, despite concessions he granted the union in proper negotiations. This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike? Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. The nerve. This time their demands are more, you could say, aggressive. Ludicrous, even, it's meant. What are their demands? There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker. A member of the board. Most of the workers probably don't know what that means. Forget it. I wanted to ask something else about the strike. What happened to this Gaumont? Mr. Clare told him to... How do you put it? Fuck off, midget. Gamont is short of stature, you see. Okay then. Yes, keep in mind this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who is more than fair with him and the Union. I understand we're speaking to a biased party here, but... Scabs at the gate, did you put them there? The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jerma coming to plead for work where the Union refuses to? They were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, that it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least. It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion. God, we need to find your fucking badge. Tell me about this Union boss, Mr. Clare. If Bernard Clare is a man of utmost integrity, if you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. She's being sarcastic. Don't take her performance literally. That's not what you really think, right? Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he is a thick, vicious goon where you and I have blood. Is he that bad? He's the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there's anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. There are two of them? Two of them. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for the lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. That's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with their funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. What about the Union itself, outside the Brothers Clare? The Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Time to run or walk rapidly, move my legs in a direct burp. Time to run or walk or rapidly move my legs in a general direction. You could do bicycle kicks. She adjusts her hair. Organized labor is at its best, they say. Then something happened in the local chapter's elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say? A mob. The Debarders are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we're forced to cooperate with them. Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing them in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is... I prefer not to have an opinion on these things, and I don't really want to share it with her either. Of course, officer. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections? I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Some kind of extortion, probably. Indeed, the company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. It's not so much that I'm neutral, as that I feel like I shouldn't offer my opinion to a biased party. Even if I do, like, mooch her in the right direction and say, like, oh yeah, I think they're a bunch of leeches too, you know? Sounds like something a neutral person would say. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him. Good to know. Marshmallows help with a sore throat, don't they? I feel like their sticky, gelatinous surface would assist. I have these mint chocolate chip smashmallows. They're quite delightful. And my throat has been not itchy, but sore the past few days. You know what I mean, Sam? Do I? They're actually really tasty. Do you like mint flavor? And they do feel like they're helping my throat. How much money did we owe him again? What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinion somewhere in Martinez. This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover, perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience. First, where's this kingdom of conscience? It's not a place, it's a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times. I don't want to be a fucking centrist! Sabra called it! How do you bring about those circumstances? Incrementally. History's greatest catastrophe has been brought about by people who were trying to make the world a better place too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment. Ugh, this sounds mega boring, count me out. I don't want to be a centrist. Pardon me. I'm chewing. Part 2. Molly, we haven't found our Petra here yet. Dude, does he have a fucking ponytail? It looks like he does. I'm gonna lose it. It's like flowing gently in the wind. What you want is immaterial. The kingdom of conscience is coming, whether you like it or not. Only very slowly. Why is the dialogue funny today? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Why are we funny all of a sudden? What the hell, man? Should we go ask around for more money? How much do we owe again? We just got 130, I think, fucking Badunka reals from this lady. Wait. I wanted to ask people about the tattoo as well.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Okay, she has nothing to share. The gardener? She could be a Kim. The lady outside that we just saw. I didn't read your title. How much do I owe you again?
Can I help you?
It's about that money I owe. How much do I owe you again? 130. Hey, we have it! I'm gonna go ask for more money first, though. I've gotten a taste of the good life. It didn't get red name? I see. We'll call her Kim. We're a damn mooch and a neutral one at that. We are just the worst type of person, aren't we? Aw, man! We locked ourselves out of talking to him. Wait, hold on. This stupid fucking pop-up thing. Hey Cody, what's good? How's the game going? Yes, as weird as ever. We've made some good progress though. We got our money! I'm so happy about that. And I'm sick. But other than that, I'm good. How are you, Cody? I think we just saved as well. We're gonna wait till last minute to pay him. But at least we have a place to stay for tonight, unless I suddenly get robbed for 130 real. Which would suck. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me. Appreciated. I would like to ask around about the tattoo as well. I feel like the Seminese supremacist would know, considering he has a bunch of tattoos of his own. Is that racist of me to assume?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Can't you spare some change for a working stiff? Some financial duties snap him out of his days. Oh no, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for finished work. The bosses, man. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but it sounds like a good arrangement for them. Yeah, sure ain't good for me or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down on his luck, if I had to say for myself. We have the money, I'm just being a greedy pig now. No, I appreciate it, Molly. Do not apologize for such artistry. We already took money from this guy, didn't we? Mulligan has a brain of a king. But it is slightly mushy right now, that's true. Give him a break, he's been playtesting all day. Do you think the racist lorry driver would give us money? Should we go talk to the racist lorry driver?
Right to work! Right to work!
Okay, there's nothing we just say. Right to work, right to work. We like have our money, but like I don't want to pay it, man. Now that I have this money. No, we'll pay it, we'll pay it, we'll pay it. Work to the right, work to the right. Shall I eat another mallow while we forfeit all of our hard-earned money? Man, that lady really has us under her thumb. I feel like a failure of a man. I feel very emasculated right now. I feel like I should try to assert my manliness in some way. Man. No offense to the masculine-leaning peoples in chat, but some of y'all get so offended when I try to do the smallest of favors for you guys. I'm pausing because I don't want time to pass. I can't tell you guys how many times I have like held open a door for a man and he has like looked at me in confusion and then like walked around like stopped to like look at the door I held open and then would like walk to like another door and like physically open that one instead. Like this has happened to me enough times for me to like have this in like for like me to like recount this in my mind several times. Like something as simple as just like holding a door open for a man, they're like, that's not how this works, women aren't supposed to hold doors open for men. And I'm not saying it's a sexist, I'm not saying like it's a conscious like sexist thought or that it's even inherently sexist within itself. It's just so funny to me that like we have these like mannerisms that are so ingrained in us that like someone will physically go out of their way to instead push open the door then walk through one that's already open. I never let anyone do favors for me because I have long-standing mental blocks that make me feel like I owe them shit, but I will kill myself to help others. Oh. I know quite a few people like that. I don't know where I stand on that spectrum. I think it's one of the few things that I actually am fairly balanced in. In fact, I actually may tend towards selfish, I feel like. But I don't know. That's just my own personal
Can I help you?
evaluation of myself. Let's save before we give him our money. Let's save first. Usually I take the open door from the lady and then feel bad afterwards. Don't feel bad about it. It's just a fucking door, Molly. Walk through the open doors that life grants you. You have my permission. Yum. These mint marshmallows are so fucking good. I have your money. Slam the bills on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Level up! He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him. It's good you paid before 21 or your door would have been locked automatically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night? Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything I can do for you? 20 real per night? Oh! I want shivers, I want shivers, I want shivers. But like, it's not gonna help us much. It's just it's already a pretty weak skill and it's only in the 1. But I want it. It sounds really interesting. This is Mooch Simulator. It is. I guess we have an excuse to keep asking people for money. Aw, thanks, Molly. Mooch City, Mooch City. Outer Worlds was Simp City, this is Mooch City. Why my authority so low? Oh, my thoughts are nerfing it. I kind of want to level Esprit de Corps because there's a skill check involved with a... What's her name? Was it Joyce? I think it's someone else's name, I'm not sure. I want shivers. I don't think it's gonna help us much, but I want it. I want it. Or is our perception yellow? Oh, because we have a thought that's helping it right now, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna invest in shivers. It doesn't fucking make sense for me to do, but I want to do it. Yee! Shivers. Now we need clothes that boost it. I probably should have opened up another thought slot instead, but whatever. It'll be locked after 21 o'clock. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. That's fucking stupid, dude. Bro, can we, like, share a room, Kim? No bromo? Please, no bromo. My therapist has gripes with it, but it's one of the only things I like about myself, in that I try not to inconvenience and try to be inconsiderate of others first. It's something I've noticed about you as well. Like, for as long as I've known you, you're very, you are very quick to help others, and very quick to downplay your own wonderful self. But I want you to know that all of us think you're lovely, and all of us, I think, would be... Well, I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, I would love to help you with anything you might need. And it's yeah, and it's fine to admire yourself in that regard, but also don't let yourself incapacitate, like, don't let yourself sacrifice for others so much that you end up incapacitating yourself to the point where you cannot keep doing what you like to do, which is help others. You know what I mean? Like, don't let yourself burn out, is what I'm saying. It's okay to ask for help sometimes, and still be proud of your generous nature. I am invincible. I will never burn out.
Yes?
You seem to be following me. That's such a funny thing. I feel like it's an awkward thing to bring up now. I want to sell this stuff. Man. Really, the only thing I can think of is wait till the end of the day. We could ask around about the tattoo, but it doesn't seem like anybody knows anything about it. I want more mallow. Yum. Do you think Kuno knows about the tattoo? If I never speak to those kids again, it'll be too soon.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, Sab! I'm so happy to hear that. Really, that warms my heart. The song fills my cup. Mine as well, Molly, mine as well. I wonder if we ever move to a new area in this game, or if this is the one area we hang around in. Anybody know about the fucking tattoo? Should we ask the racist lorry driver? Let's go after the racist lorry driver.
Looking for something?
Found the smug in the trash. Yours? Oh man, look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. He doesn't live in Martinez. It's the argument between these two. I don't need to know about that. What I need to know about is the tattoo. Man, I want to throw out this fucking mug. Aw, Molly. I'm really honored to hear that from you guys. Thank you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's absolutely not a burden, like, it is not a burden on me at all. Do not feel like you are a burden for talking in my stream. Genuine, like, I mean that genuinely. Do not ever think you are a burden here. If something ever becomes emotionally overbearing and I mentally cannot handle the strain, I would let you know. But no, I have never felt that way with any of you guys. You're all very lovely, empathetic people. But my fucking question is, where the fuck can I find out more about this tattoo? Oh, thank you, Molly, and thank you, Sab. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Wait! I can redo the broken window? How did my visual calculus go up? Does it naturally go up when you level? Dude, if we fail the broken window check, I'm actually gonna rage quit. I'm gonna be so mad. We love you too, Sab. Genuinely, you are a very great person. I'm so thankful to Twitch in that regard. I have met just... You guys are awesome. I am very thankful for the opportunities and the people that this platform has presented to me. The Sylvie Love Horn! Bro, what the fuck do we do if we can't sleep? I'm assuming we take a hit to health for every night we don't sleep. Whew. Would I save scum this check? No, we die like men. 97%. Yeah, CJ Diana, I know that we get redos. It's just, I have a very high visual calculus, and I'm pretty sure when I tried to do this check, I'll have to double check the VOD, but I'm pretty sure when I tried to do this check the first time, it was in the 90s in percentage that was, like, likely to, like, succeed, and I still failed it. So I've been pretty salty about it for a while. Watch us get 2 1s here. I'm gonna lose my mind. I've rolled double ones on the 98%. That's happened to me as well. I don't think it was this check, but it's happened to me. I was quite upset about it. I don't know what's more unsatisfying, though. Rolling double ones or falling just 1 point short of a success on a check, because I have gotten both. I'm extremely nervous. Dude, we passed like a 27% earlier today. How the hell did that happen? Well, obviously it's 27% chance. Whatever. Okay, guys, everybody hold hands. Oh my god. It's worse than crit chances in Fire Emblem. Also, hello CJ Diana, welcome to the chat. Oscar, welcome back. Shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. I broke them with my own hands. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back after impact. Assess the size of the impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Maybe our gun? Ah, the shoe. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. What a stupid thing to do. Pretty much, but hey, at least you found your shoe. Bro, why can't we share a room at the Whirling in Rags? Can we retry this check yet? Nope. Need savoir-faire. I wonder if we take the clothing items off that are nerfing our savoir-faire. Can we try again? We did it! How you doing, CJ Diana? Why do I feel like the game was deciding, maybe we should fail her? I've taken enough L's today, the game decided that it would hand me 1 W. Can we take our pants off? Kim, don't take this the wrong way. Kim, do not take this the wrong way. I mean nothing by this. Reminds me of XCOM, where you ride in front of an enemy with like an 85% hit chance and your dude just turns and shoots in the opposite direction. Can we try now? Nah, damn it, we need to put actual skill points in. Bullshit. I took my pants off for nothing. We should just walk around like that. If I'm being honest. Alright, boys. What else can we do? Pile of Eternite. Let's try the perception one. Medium? Let's try it. I'll have to check and see if there's any clothing that raises my perception. Spread the perception before we do. What do you think of this so far? I am really, really, really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. That's I wish I could give you a more in-depth reasoning than I'm really enjoying it, but I'm still only, I think, like 6 hours in. 6 or 7 hours, so there isn't too much for me to offer in terms of in-depth analysis. I really like how unforgiving the skill system is. I really enjoy how you can be punished for specializing too much in a skill or min-maxing. That isn't something I've ever encountered in an RPG before, and it's fucking awesome. I love it. I love the complexity of the skill tree. I love the world building. It's been really fascinating so far. I've been like reading every piece of lore with like just like wide eyes. It's been awesome. This is definitely my jam, my kind of game. Even though I've never played a game like this before. I do not love the racist meathead guy. I just think he's funny. I'd enjoy it more if there was a Kim the florist. Hey! Maybe Kitsuragi's a florist in his free time. We don't know. That was a shortcoming of my race. I can't fucking get over it. He talked for so long, too. That was the first time I've ever skipped dialogue in this game, I'm pretty sure. Like, I legitimately just did not read what he was saying. I just kept clicking the next button. Loved every moment. Streamed the hell out of this game. That's awesome. How long did the playthrough take you? How many hours, if you remember? Now, where was that pile we were meant to inspect? Was it this? Oh, no, we've already been through all of it. What was it then? This is the whirling in rags? Yeah. So what was it we were meant to inspect? Was it this? No, that was conceptualization, wasn't it? 42%. Why am I looking at a pile of roofing material? Blech. We'll try again later. Oh, we can't get through there yet. Pity. +40 hours for you. Gotcha, gotcha. Kind of at a loss for what to do now. I feel like we genuinely don't have much else to do until the next day. I would still like to find a way into the harbor without ascribing to that to the 70s supremacist racial ideology. It looks like we're running low on options. Oh god, I hate Kuno. I was telling chat earlier, I was like, if I never have to speak to the Kunos again, it will be too soon. And it was in the union box, we're gonna have to wait for people to show up. There's this info on the lynching. We don't have our badge, we failed that check. And there was a red check too. It's at the coast. We need to use the panel. That's on Wednesday. What's today? Tuesday or Monday? Do we have a day of the week? Kim, can you tell me the day of the week? I'm assuming it's 2 days from now. I don't know why. Yeah, it's day 1, but what day of the week is it? Do we start on a Monday or is it Sunday? Oh, it's Monday. Ah, filed Monday. I literally just saw that the second you said that. I'm sorry. I'm blind, apparently. Okay, so we have to wait 2 days. I call reporting the crime. I mean, we've talked to everybody. Can we mark this as active? I don't think there's an active thing to mark with. We could keep asking Joyce about reality, but I was thinking maybe we should give ourselves that in small doses. Let's go talk to the old men. Maybe they know something. They were in a very heated, political discussion earlier. The old man. I liked this guy more.
Vigilance, officer! What can this old carabinier do for you?
You seem to be playing in a crater. Yes, the terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Does it have anything to do with the bullet holes I've been seeing around? Yes, he replies with a reluctant nod. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Okay, it's a crater left by heavy artillery fire, but why? Why what? Why was heavy artillery used? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. Use heavy ordnance to clean up home. Maybe we can do this history lesson later. Did you ever use artillery fire against the communards? Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly, we got licked. He adds, squeezing a boule on his fist. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't, though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough. It's probably a bit more complicated than that. Why shell them here in Martinez? Because this place is the damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. The beachhead? Yes, the military-coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations. Martinez was once used as the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. Was used, sorry. The other two are often Stella Maris and the Delta. Not thoughtfully and turned to look northeast. This here is the blood ground where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabbit dogs out. Most likely, playing petanque on their mangled corpses. Blood ground. You got old Rene going there, like he isn't angry enough already. The coalition? Don't get me wrong, officer, I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that, they're the lesser evil. Explain why everything was so bombed out. The fire of hell on the city before they stormed it, and it worked too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they kept as a monument. A dark shadow runs across his face. And now these Union socialists are practically running the place. Should I go cook? Yes, do it. I'm probably gonna end soon too, Seb. Which skills and thoughts did you pick? I will show you in a moment. Well, it's your own damn fault, the jolly man remarks. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence. You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think? Thinking men have opinions on things. Present one. Sab's gonna rib me for being a neutral party again. You are self-aware. I am not. I pride myself on my lack of self-awareness. Well, I don't think the coalition is doing a particularly good job considering the state of this place. I do not want to call the labor workers commies. All hail Aya the neutral. Shut up! Just shut your mouth! I just don't like any of the options presented to me. What makes a man turn neutral? Lust for gold, power? Or were you born with a heart full of neutrality? Every single one of my rebellious ancestors is looking upon me with utter shame and disgust right now. I'm pretty sure my great uncle was a member of the, God, I want to say, oh, I haven't spoken to him in years. I want to say the Kurdish Socialist Party. Is there a Kurdish Socialist Party? I feel like there is one. Anyway, he's been jailed a few times for that. I feel like if he were looking at me right now, he'd just be like, for shame. For shame, my great niece. I literally don't like any of these options. I feel like there's a option missing here that I would have liked to click, and it's not the neutral one. I don't want to answer neutral either. We're gonna stand here for 5 hours trying to answer this question. The neutral side of the force is calling to you. Stop. And I like how I told you I majored in poli-sci, and now I do not want to forfeit my opinions on any of these things. Man, all of you guys are doing a fucking shitty ass job. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm pulling a Geralt of Rivia here. I don't think, I just do. Neutral to it. He's gonna lose all respect for his respect was already going down the drain. He's just gonna bleh. I am just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. He isn't really paying attention to your words anymore. He's off on his own thing. If you chose not to decide, you've still made a choice. I agree. I did not like any of those options whatsoever. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food, and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honourable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even that damn clown Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. This royal failure weighs heavily on him. Instead, all that is just, holy and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage, and stupid music on the radio. He sighs. I can't be a renegade, it's against my neutral blood. I feel like I'm talking myself into a corner with this guy. What's about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? 8% chance? Oh, we can retry it, so why not? I observe as a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. That is not uncommon. Don't you mean Frisell the fun? I really like the jolly guy. Well, oh, you asked about my skills. CJ Diana. And I clicked every tab except the skill tab. I went 5, 4, 1, 2. And immediately put another point into endurance because I nearly died of a heart attack like 5 hours in. I'd like to raise my cap on this. I really want more of the shivers. I feel like that's a very good skill to have. But yosh. I think I'm gonna call it there for today, folks. Actually, I was thinking, what if I booted up Hollow Knight again? And tried another run through of Path of Pain before I slept. I don't know if I could get through all of it. Today. I did a Path of Pain playthrough once today. It took me about, how long did it take me? I think 27 minutes? That seems low. Hold on. Yeah, it took me 27 minutes. Have a good sleep and rest your neutral heart. You shut up! Just shut your mouth! But I want to play Path of Pain again. You're in for a real treat. This game is so much deeper than you can imagine. I'm really excited to get into more of it. I feel like I've exhausted everything I could like do for like this day one. Like I feel like I'm starting to hit a wall as to what I can do. I wish there was a wait mechanic so I could get to hour 21 and talk to Kitsuragi about stuff and then go to bed and try again tomorrow, but we'll just have to bear through these last few hours of day one. I can change your nickname in Shurikord. Sabra, please. Sabra. Why is Hollow Knight taking forever to load up? Hello? Hello? Is Steam running a million tasks in the background? No, but Google Chrome is. Oh, Steam is also running a million tasks in the background. You stop that, you goose. I know, Chrome's always on its bullshit. I only have one tab open right now, the Stream Manager. And Chrome is still doing the most. Give me Hollow Knight. I want Hollow Knight. Daniel! You've come in at the perfect time. We're switching to Hollow Knight right now. You get to see me suffer through Path of Pain. We're trying to beat 27 minutes here. And I don't think we're gonna beat it because I'm talking to you guys and I was fully concentrated last time. Maybe I'll mute. Maybe I'll mute and play.